Hey guys, what's happening? The second week of Motorcycle Madness here in Rockville is going on. Our second Friday night bike night is tomorrow night. We've got the Leftovers playing live. There is a chance we might get rained out. They're talking about rain, so we'll stay tuned. And then Saturday night, we've got movie night at the museum. We've got Harley Davidson and the Marlboro Man. So it's going to be a good weekend, and it's a great flick. We watched that in the movie theater at the museum. And next week is the 500cc shootout, so stay tuned. It's gonna be quite an event to remember. Just chilling out at home, listening to a little Nickelback on the radio here, and trying to get my act together for next week. We've got a whole bunch of 500s. I don't know if you saw the video earlier. We've got three 500s, an 86 and 285 CR 500s, and a KX 500 that we're dialing in. And I'm trying to get an aluminum frame one that we're building ready, and half a dozen other ones. So we've got at least 11 500s, maybe more, in the museum that we're going to bring. And we got a bunch of people bringing their own. So we're hoping for record turnout next week, Friday. It's the No Survivors, No Prisoners weekend. So as Christy so aptly called it, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We've got the 500 shootout on Friday. We've got a rock and roll band at the museum Friday night. Saturday, we're going to the Supercross at the MetLife Stadium. And Sunday, we're riding from the museum to Central Village, Connecticut, to see the Pro Motocross. So stay tuned, man. A lot of cool things going on. And we've got some killer bikes coming through. I've got a Mint RZ350 that we're going to be doing a demonstration on probably tomorrow. A Harley Davidson MX250, a highly coveted Rexstat and replica. They made in 1 year the 78 Harley Davidson MX250. We'll be running that tomorrow. Today I got to ride a 78 XR80 and some other primo vintage bikes. So definitely loving the life, loving the lifestyle, working hard, but doing what I love to do. Tomorrow night's bike night, movie night, Harley Davidson, the Marlboro Man. Stay tuned. It's going to be a killer couple of weeks here. God bless America. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you. Christy and I went out shopping last night. We had ordered 5 picnic tables from a local vendor for our bike nights and our events. So we've got picked those up, and we stained those today, and we went out and picked up umbrellas. And I ordered 6 more. Just buy 10 picnic tables, get one free. So we're gonna have 11 8-foot picnic tables outside the museum and a couple of rockers. So that's gonna be kind of a cool addition to the landscaping we have outside, and 2 easy up awnings. So a lot of big events coming. We're working closely with the Mini Bike Culture and American Honda and some of the local dealers on Mini Bike Mania. You wouldn't believe me, but the truth is, I spent 15 hours on Monday planning Mini Bike Mania. Started at 9 a.m., finished at midnight. There's just so many things that tie together an event of this magnitude. It's going to be a huge event. And we've got the Rockstock event coming up. We've got the No Survivors, No Prisoners weekend, the Motocross and Supercross weekend. Then we got the music festival at the museum with, so far, I think we've got 14 bands booked. That's going to be off the hook. Then we got Mini Bike Mania. Then we have Motorcycle Mania. We struck a deal with the promoters of the 22,000 attendee event last year that they canceled in Middletown, about half an hour from our place. We struck a deal with the promoters to bring it to the museum. So Motorcycle Mania is coming to the NEMM, and that's going to be pretty much off the hook. So we're trying to get a lot of things together. We're trying to fence the whole property in before 22,000 zombies come stomping in. We want to be ready and have a fence around the place, try to control the crowd. I don't think a temporary fence is going to do it, so that's going to be huge, Motorcycle Mania. I should have taken a video. We had a Hearst pull up the other day. It's the guy that we hired to do the Haunted Museum. It's a big investment. We're spending close to just under $50,000 setting up a huge haunted museum display. It's going to wind through the property. Actually, 2 haunted houses that wind through the 11 acres. So that's going to take on a whole element of its own. It's going to be
that's going to be cool.
That's going to be wild. It's going to be not only is it going to be the Halloween theme, but we're also bringing in motorcycles, like a headless motorcycle man and some other really cool stuff. So stay tuned for that. And as far as our events go, we've got some really cool stuff planned for Rockstock and the Motorcycle Mania. We're actually going to do a hill climb. I don't know if you've seen the hill in front of the Bigsby House. We're going to call it a hooligan hill climb. Run what you brung. It's about a 100-yard stretch, and basically just send it. We'll have a timing, lights there, and winner takes all trophies, and we'll do a dash for cash. I guess we'll pass around a collection. See how much money we can collect. So, and we have another spot on the side that on the other side we want to do a pro hill climb. That's really gnarly. It's basically straight up this cliff. So we'll be doing hill climbs at the event along with the stunt riders. I've got the Harley Davidson stunt riders coming, the Jap Bike stunt riders. So there's going to be some really cool events going on at all. We have 6 major 3-day events planned.
Yeah.
The mini bike culture that we have here in the Northeast is off the hook. We've got the Long Island Mini Bike Owners Group. We've got Ray Luce and Murder Cycles with the mini bike throwdown challenges and their Thunderdome races. There's a whole subculture basically of adult mini bike racers. There's a Stimulon group. It's just off the hook how much is going on with mini bike culture. And we're getting involved. We built a track behind the museum. That's the guys who rode it said it was the best track they rode out all year. It's has a little bit of off camber, a little bit of tar, a little bit of dirt, a little bit of sand. It's kind of like a little supermoto track, and they loved it. So Murder Cycles has their mini bike throwdown with they call the Thunderdome, and I tried to use that name, and Ray Luce is like, "Oh hell no, that's our name, so you can't use the Thunderdome." So I thought about it. It came to me last night, and the name of our mini bike race is going to be the Mini Bike Rumble at the NEMM Brickyard. So it's going to be a pro purse, 100% pro purse payback plus a dash for cash. These guys will absolutely kill themselves for a $10 trophy. Wait till you see what they do over a bucket of cash. So you wouldn't believe the bikes that show up. They've got V-twin, twin side draft carb, 28 horse Briggs motors that are bored and stroked. Who knows what kind of horsepower they're putting out, but they're doing wheelies all the way down the straightaway on some of these things. So it's going to be pretty wild. Then we got a bunch of pro riders on CRF 100s, so that's going to be cool. The mini bike racing is going to take on a life of its own. We're going to be doing bike games, motorcycle rodeo, and of course the stunt riders, the Jap Bike stunt riders, and the Harley stunt riders. It'll be something for everybody. We're doing 3-day events, so they're going to be like little mini Laconias or little mini Woodstocks. 2 of them are music festivals. All of them will have bands, but the music festivals will be all-day battle of the band style. So had a phone call today from Mossy at American Honda. Mossy's awesome. Believe it or not, through the grace of God, we're so lucky. He moved to Vernon. He moved to our town, Vernon, Ellington. Actually, the next town over, we're in Rockville. He moved to Vernon, Ellington, about literally 2 miles from the museum. He came in. He was totally blown away. Loves the culture, loves what we're doing, and he's working with the local Honda shops, First Manchester Honda, to see if they want to get involved with Mini Bike Mania. If not there, he's going to go to Motorsports Nation. And I'm buying a CRF 50 Honda and giving it away as a door prize to one of the kids there. And we want to have for Mini Bike Mania, we want to have the full lineup of Honda off-road bikes up to 250cc. So we're getting support now from America Honda, which is awesome. We had Mike Moore from the district manager at Harley Davidson helping us out. And I also have the district manager of Cycle Gear bringing a bunch of gear lineup there to offer the parents discount pricing on riding gear. We're trying to get a new culture, the younger generation involved. As you heard in one of my last videos, I gave away 1,000 tickets when I went to the career day at the middle school. I gave away 1,000 tickets to the kids. So lots of good things are happening. All of our events are on our Facebook page. Go to our events page. It's all in chronological order. So Christy's been putting together some new flyers for some of the newer events. So go to the Facebook page and like the events, like the page. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe to this channel and like the videos, share them. It helps us grow the channel. Hey, we just broke 21,000 viewers today, so thank you guys for subscribing. It's kind of a milestone. A year ago, last March, we had 4,000 subscribers. Now we have 21,000. That's what is that? I'm a math major, but that's like a 400% increase.
Yeah.
If that happens again this year, we'll have 80,000 subscribers next year. And my goal is to have 100,000. My next goal is 100,000 subscribers. And who knows, maybe someday 1 million subscribers. We're trying to really branch out into all the different cultures of motorcycling, from MCs, hardcore club MCs, and then RCs, rider clubs like Moose Riders and American Legion Riders, and of course the off-road scene, New England motocross off-road scene, the AMA racing. We got a little bit of something for everybody. Vintage Indians, vintage Harleys, hill climbers. So I don't see any reason why, if we have the right content, the channel can't grow, and we're really trying to do everything we can to make that possible. And thank you guys for subscribing and supporting the channel, for all the positive feedback. Just makes it all worthwhile. If I told you how hard I worked, well, if this is work, I guess, but I'm doing what I love to do. But if I told you the hours I put in, you may not believe me. I mean, it's 9 o'clock. Christy and I rarely finish before 11 o'clock at night. It's always something to do, but it's worth it. We're building a legacy for the future. It's a gift to the motorcycle industry, the museum, and all the things we're putting together. And these events are not one-shot deals. The Cafe Fever, this is our second annual Cafe Fever with Motorcycles. Matter of fact, they're having their church night at the clubhouse, and they're talking about all the events we have going on and anything they want to add, change to that. So I'll talk to Dane tomorrow. He's the sergeant at arms on that. So hopefully it's full steam. It is full steam ahead, but hopefully we'll have some good new ideas for the events. A little shout out to my brothers at Motorcycles. They're doing an event called the Thunderdome. If you're in the Northeast, you've got to go to this. It's in Lebanon, Connecticut. You might have seen my birthday video where I said I was born at the Thunderdome in Lebanon. It's somewhat true, but at least Captain America was. But the Thunderdome is an awesome outlaw race. Run what you brung. They have mini bike races. They have pull start races. They have the full-size bike class. It's a flat track at the Thunderdome. I don't want to tell you too much more. You got to check it out yourself. Best deal in the Northeast for the weekend. You can camp out for the weekend, do all the field games. They have a AC/DC tribute band coming for $20, which is ridiculous. You can't, and there's plenty of room if you have a camper. Christy and I got a camp. Don't take my spot by the pond. That's mine. So, anyways, we may not be going to the Lebanon Fairgrounds this year because my son's competing for the AMA National Championship. He wants a #1 plate from Mid-Ohio for the vintage motocross racing. So Junior's been pimping out his Can-Am 250. He just got some Olean shocks for it. It's his Jimmy Ellis replica. He had Jimmy sign it. So that thing's nasty fast. And Junior's no joke, man. He's a beast. He'll definitely run you over for a $10 trophy, beyond a shadow of a doubt. He will absolutely steamroll you. He's a 200-pound beast. He's 19 years old. He has no foot fear. So don't be surprised to see him bring home that plate in the amateur division at Mid-Ohio. I have every confidence that he'll pull it off. The coolest part about it is he bought that bike himself. He paid $5,500. It's like brand new. It just came out of the crate. It was a NOS Can-Am 250 that was stunning with a racing pipe on it. He sold his car and paid $5,500 for this bike, and then drove to Pennsylvania. We stayed in the hotel. It's like a 10-hour drive, and him and I went down there and got that bike. He put a brand new set of Oleans on it. He's pimping it out, new tires, bars, everything. So watch out, amateur riders. It's going to be a tornado in the first turn. I promise you that at Mid-Ohio. Thank you all for the birthday wishes. I just turned 540 years old today. No, yesterday. Getting old. But thanks. God, I can be obnoxious sometimes, huh? Jesus. So anyways, 540 years old. So, and I posted a video, another home protection video, but my advisors and the board of directors told me to take it down because it's a little too radical with the guns and everything. So anyways, if you really want to see it, text me, I'll message it to you. So, private link. But, so we had a lot of fun on my birthday. I'm blaming it on the cake. I ate cake for 3 days straight. I look a little soft right now. Can't see the veins popping out of my arms as usual. The average man would have overdosed on the amount of cake I had. I went into diabetic shock. I ate so much cake. Christy's cakes. Because this girl can cook. Can't you, honey?
We like to make cake.
Isn't she beautiful? God, I'm a lucky guy. She's so good to me. You have no idea how good this girl is to me. So, anyways, had an awesome birthday thanks to Christy. And she made me my colors. They're in my truck right now. My Captain America colors. So I'm looking forward to riding my Harley with that this year instead of my Captain America motocross gear. So bike nights tomorrow night. Stay tuned. It might get rained out. Movie night, Harley Davidson and the Marlboro, man, Saturday night. And next week is the 500cc shootout. If you want to come, hit me up. Call us at the shop, 860-454-7024. Still got about a dozen slots left for the shootout. We're going to do some crazy shit. If you can't make it, stay tuned. Junior's going to whip up a badass video of all us OG gangsters, old gangsters, on the CR5 and KX500s, sending it. Might have a couple young pro riders like Chris Canning doing the big jumps. We're too old for that shit. The 150-foot triples that they huck on these bikes, man. Kids are crazy.
Separate posts.
Anyways, I'm kind of rambling. Wrap it up by saying, God bless America. I love every one of you. If no one's told you yet today, I love y'all. And thank you for supporting the channel. And stay tuned, because the shit's about to hit the fan. It's going to get real. Got some killer events planned. Been planning this shit all winter long. So it better be good. Weather. Damn you. Damn you. Damn you. Damn you. Damn you, Mother Nature. Don't screw up our bike nights. We want to have fun and ride. We need some sunshine. So lay off the rain, okay? God bless America. Captain America, over and out.